Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about 3 reasons why you may not be improving in your art. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first reason why you may not be improving in your art is because you aren't drawing enough. Just like when you work out to keep your body healthy and fit, you also have to work out your hand muscles and your creative muscles. If you aren't using them, they're not being strained, they're not growing. And so you're going to notice that when you draw, your hand's not going to be warmed up. And when your hand's warmed up, there's just a level of ability to be able to just draw smoother and more precise lines. You're more in control of your hand. The second reason why you may not be improving in your art is because you're drawing the same thing over and over and over again. I'm totally guilty of this. I tend to draw only characters because that's what I love to do. I love to draw characters. But in order to grow, we have to draw things that we may not know how to draw. Artists are constantly growing and learning. And one of the best ways to do this is to simply draw new things. So if you always draw characters, maybe try drawing landscapes or objects or maybe animals. If you always draw animals, maybe try drawing people or landscapes. The third reason why you may not be improving in your art is because you're not using references or you're only using references. I've heard people say, doesn't a true artist not need references? Can't they just draw from their heads? Absolutely not. The reason why those artists got good at drawing things without references is because they studied how those objects looked. Let's take a horse, for example. We all can picture what a horse looks like in our head. It's got 4 legs, a long neck, a long nose, and 2 triangular ears. Obviously, there's more to the horse than just that, but that is like the basic shape of the horse, right? However, when you sit down to draw the horse, it doesn't turn out to be a horse because you don't know that the neck has a minor curve on it that you didn't know because you weren't looking at an actual horse. So why those really good artists are so good at drawing horses is because they've drawn so many horses either from life or from references that they know that there's a little curve there. You know, they've seen the horses at tons of different angles and they're able to recognize how the horse's body looks. What I'm trying to say is that we shouldn't shy away from studying references because it betters our art. I tend to, for me, in my art, I tend to take my own photos so that I know it's my own art. Not saying that I don't use, references or, because, for me, like I'm not going to be able to see a horse every day because I just don't live where horses are, and so, I'm going to have to go either look at pictures or go on a farm and go look at, horses or whatnot. But references aren't something to shy away from. But they're also not a crutch to solely rely on. You need to be able to problem solve on your own. So references are something that you should consider using. And I know for me, I want to consider using references more. Another extreme would be to only use references. I've also heard people say that they can't draw unless they're using references. So they only ever copy other art and never problem solve in their own art. They need to face a blank page with no references and allow their brain to work through the original idea in your head. So there you have it. Those are the 3 reasons why you may not be improving in your art. And I hope you guys know that I'm really pointing fingers at myself because I'm guilty of all 3 of them. In my art journey, it's a process. It's a journey that you're growing in your art, that you're challenging yourself, and you notice these unhealthy habits in your art that you need to work on. And that's something that I see in my own art that I need to work on. So I hope you guys found this useful. If you guys like my videos and you want to see more, please subscribe because I would love to get to know you more. And not only subscribe, but I really want to hear from you guys. And so maybe comment down below on some areas that you may be struggling in art, whether it's not drawing enough or it's drawing the same thing over and over again, or maybe it's using references too much or too little. And so, yeah, I would really like to hear from you guys, and I hope to see you guys next time. I hope to see you next time, and yeah, have a good day.